Former NFL wide receiver Antonio Brown faces serious legal trouble following his arrest on attempted unaliving charges related to a May pow-powing incident in Miami. Now, these are some serious charges this man faces. Once an NFL superstar, now this. The 37-year-old was apprehended by U.S. Marshals in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, and transported to Essex County, New Jersey, where he awaits extradition to Miami. The circumstances surrounding his detention in New Jersey and the duration of his stay in Dubai remain unclear, though his social media activity has shown him posting from the UAE over recent months. This is very shocking to hear, that he has been arrested on these serious charges, where if he is found guilty, he faces up to 15 years behind bars. We've seen him wilding out over the years. However, nothing that reaches the level of allegations that are this serious. He denies these charges, and of course, every is innocent until proven guilty. Also, this video is for entertainment and informational purposes only. Therefore, everything is allegedly. Let's talk about what's going on with the ex-NFL star Antonio Brown. Now, according to the Daily Beast, the incident occurred on May 16th following a celebrity boxing event in Miami, marking another troubling chapter in Brown's post-NFL life. According to the arrest warrant, Brown allegedly engaged in a fistfight with Zulkarnain Kwame Nantambu before escalating the situation by taking a hand pow-pow from a security staff member. Brown is accused of firing 2 shots, with 1 bullet reportedly grazing Nantambu's neck, leading to the attempted unaliving charges. Sounds wild that he would all of a sudden grab a pow-pow from a security and start attempting to pow-pow someone. Police initially detained Brown at the scene after videos surfaced on social media showing him fighting with multiple individuals, followed by clearly audible gunshots. However, he was released after questioning, a decision that would later come under scrutiny given the severity of the allegations. The following day, Brown took to social media platform X to present his side of the story, claiming he was jumped by multiple individuals who tried to steal my jewelry. He maintained his innocence, stating he went home that night without being arrested and planned to consult with legal counsel about pressing charges against his alleged attackers. Soon after this incident, he reportedly left the country. Antonio Brown tweeted on June 21st, 2025, "I'm out the country. Ain't no more child support. Tell your mama get a job." This came amid reports of an attempted unaliving warrant against him in Miami-Dade County for a pow-pow incident at a celebrity boxing event. The tweet has been widely reported as an indication that he may have left the country, which could potentially delay his return to face charges. He might have thought this tweet was cute at the time, but now he has been grabbed up and brought back to the States to face charges. The charges Brown now faces are severe. Second-degree attempted unaliving, which carries potential penalties of up to 15 years in prison and a $10,000 fine if convicted. Court documents do not indicate whether Brown has secured legal representation for these serious charges, adding another layer of uncertainty to his legal situation. I am thinking he must not have legal representation since he has gotten arrested. However, he is sure to get that legal team together pretty fast now that he's been arrested. This latest incident adds to a pattern of legal troubles for the former NFL star, whose off-field issues have increasingly overshadowed his impressive athletic career. During his 12-year NFL career, Brown established himself as one of the league's premier receivers, particularly during his tenure with the Pittsburgh Steelers. His career statistics demonstrate his exceptional talent: 928 receptions, over 12,000 yards, and 83 touchdowns. These numbers place him among the most productive receivers of his era, making his fall from grace all the more striking. However, his final years in the NFL were marked by controversy, culminating in a bizarre incident during a 2021 game with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where he stripped off his jersey, shoulder pads, and gloves before running off the field mid-game, effectively ending his professional football career. Brown's legal history includes several concerning incidents that have painted a pattern of troubled behavior. He has faced charges of battery involving a moving truck driver, multiple domestic violence accusations, and issues regarding failure to pay child support. These legal troubles have continued and seemingly escalated since his departure from professional football, with the current attempted unaliving charge representing the most serious legal challenge he has faced to date. The incident also raises significant questions about security protocols at celebrity sporting events, particularly regarding weapon control and the management of high-profile individuals with histories of volatile behavior. The fact that Brown was allegedly able to access a security guard's weapon suggests potential lapses in event security protocols that may warrant comprehensive review and reform. As the legal process unfolds, the timeline for Brown's return to Miami remains uncertain. The case represents a significant turning point in the ongoing saga of a former NFL star whose post-career life has been increasingly defined by legal controversies and public incidents rather than his athletic achievements. The outcome of this case could have far-reaching implications for Brown's future, potentially resulting in a lengthy prison sentence if he's convicted of the charges. Once a superstar on the football field and probably was considered to be a role model to many. Now, he faces charges of allegedly attempting to unalive someone. A far fall from grace if these allegations are proven to be true. Given all the chances that money can buy, and now this, are you as shocked as I am regarding these charges? Sound off in the comments below and let me know what you think about the charges against Antonio Brown. Let's move on to what seems to be another troubled soul. Lead it to Diddy to be hanging out with the wrong crowd and get caught drinking alcohol while behind bars. It is not enough that he got to pick his prison facility, but now he also wants to have fun while serving out his sentence. Allegedly. The situation unfolded when prison authorities discovered Diddy consuming what's commonly known as prison wine, or hooch, a makeshift alcoholic beverage created through a fermentation process. This video once again is for entertainment and informational purposes only. Everything is allegedly. According to detailed reports, fellow inmates had crafted this contraband drink using a specific recipe of Fanta soda, sugar, and apples. A common practice in correctional facilities where inmates have historically found creative ways to produce alcoholic beverages despite strict prohibitions. Sounds like a recipe to land someone in the hospital to me, but when you're behind bars and you want fix, I guess you cannot be choosy. But isn't he supposed to be on the road to recovery? Doesn't that involve sobriety? One would think. This does not look good for arguments for early release. Reportedly, this type of improvised alcohol production has long been a concern in correctional facilities nationwide. The fermentation process typically takes several days to complete, and the resulting beverage can contain varying levels of alcohol content. The practice is particularly problematic for prison officials, as it not only violates facility rules, but can also pose health risks to inmates who consume these unregulated concoctions. You think? The severity of this infraction is evidenced by the fact that prison authorities seriously considered transferring Diddy to a different unit within Fort Dix. Well, he would still be at Fort Dix, though, which would still be a win for Diddy, as reportedly some other facilities are worse. It is said that this potential disciplinary action underscores the serious nature of alcohol-related violations in federal prisons. However, after careful consideration, officials ultimately decided to maintain his current placement, suggesting a measured approach to handling this first-time violation. Looks like they got their eyes on Diddy. For someone like Diddy, who has spent decades building a multi-million-dollar empire across music, fashion, and spirits industries, the adjustment to prison life presents unique challenges. The stark contrast between his previous lifestyle, which included luxury homes, private jets, and unlimited resources, and the strictly regulated environment of federal prison becomes even more apparent with incidents like this. The timing of this violation is particularly noteworthy, occurring just days into his incarceration, This early infraction could potentially impact various aspects of his remaining sentence, including privileges, security classification, and access to programs. Federal prisons operate on a structured system where inmates can earn privileges through good behavior, but can also face restrictions and increased supervision for rule violations. Let's face it, money can buy you privilege, even in prison. These inmates are probably thinking Diddy can help them in some way or another, and are willing to take the risk, obviously. However, Diddy's celebrity can either bring close scrutiny or have a blind eye turned at his indiscretions. Appears whoever is on watch is not playing with Diddy. As Cat Williams said, you have to say no to Diddy. 1 minute it's illegal alcohol, the next thing you know, they will be having freak-offs in prison. Is this a prison facility or a party facility? Diddy been seen dancing and now he's reportedly drinking. Sounds like too much fun for prison with all this alcohol drinking going on. Somebody else also watching Diddy. 50 Cent post video of Diddy having a good old time in jail. He appears to be doing some Diddy dance moves. He captions the video with, "I told you he all right." Leave it to 50 Cent to shade Diddy. Now see, this dancing could have been what tipped guards off that the diddler could be on something. Fort Dix, where Diddy is serving his sentence, is a low-security federal correctional institution in New Jersey that houses approximately 2,700 male inmates. Like all federal facilities, it maintains strict protocols regarding contraband, with alcohol being among the most seriously prohibited items. The presence of such contraband often indicates broader security challenges within the facility, as the materials needed for production must somehow make their way into the prison. If they can get this in, one may wonder if they can get more regulated substance in, such as cocaine, all of which is not good for Diddy's road to sobriety. This incident also sheds light on the broader issue of contraband in the prison system. Despite rigorous security measures, items like improvised alcohol continue to surface in correctional facilities across the country. The creativity and resourcefulness of inmates in producing these items often present ongoing challenges for prison administrators and security staff. Looking ahead, this early violation could serve as a learning experience for Diddy as he navigates the remainder of his 50-month sentence. The incident demonstrates that regardless of an inmate's status or wealth outside prison walls, the rules and consequences within the federal prison system apply equally to all. How he adapts to these strict regulations and handles future temptations could significantly influence his experience during the remainder of his incarceration. These are the stories we are following today, busybodies. Make sure you like this video. Yes, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. Once subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when my next video comes out. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.